All right, folks, up now on High Plains Morning. I snagged another one. We've got quite a packed day today. I have the Division Men live in the studio with me. They're going to be playing a living room concert tonight, High Plains Public Radio's very first Amarillo concert, and it's going to be at Chalice Abbey. Doors open at 7, and I am probably going to get a box of wine because it's the first one. It's what we do. So come on by, say hello. We'll have some cookies. Palace Coffee is going to provide the coffee for this, and they're going to start playing right at 7:30, and it's going to be a fabulous show. So RSVP at hppr.org. We've got Jay Spencer Portillo, or do you do Portillo?
Portillo.
Portillo. Well, my last name ends like that, and I do it the as they say, the Peckerwood way in Kansas City. So welcome to Jay Spencer Portillo and Caroline Rippey Portillo. Do you say Carolyn or Caroline?
Caroline.
Caroline, yeah. I got it right. Well, welcome to you both. Thanks so much for being in the studio and sharing some of your music with our folks across the High Plains.
Yeah.
So you drove in last night. Where'd you come from?
We came from El Paso. We've been on the road since the end of October, so I don't know.
But you live in your home.
We live in our home. We have a small trailer that we travel around in, and we spent about a month in Germany just recently, and we've only been back maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, we've been on tour for close to 5 months now.
Wow!
So,
and I saw all of your your beautiful filming that you did overseas.
Thank you.
Very beautiful videos.
We really enjoy doing that, and we like having visuals behind us when we play live, and so our whole thing is all the traveling we do, and we like to have that kind of playing in the background. So I get to add a few more landscapes, which is exciting.
Wonderful. Well, your atmospheres are very much appreciated, and they totally match the music. I think it's really gorgeous. Okay, so you two are a Texas-bred husband and wife duo doing acoustic desert noir. This is what I put on there, and when I read that, I was like, people are going to get this, right? And then when you listen to the music, you're like, yeah, that's pretty much, it sounds like I'm alone and there's dust. There might be scorpions. And it feels like very cinematic. It feels very much like some kind of Western Mexican borderlands thing. And it fits perfectly in with a lot of the things that I'm hearing come out of like folk right now. And it's just, I love it because we like murder ballads and spooky on High Plains Morning. Now tell us a little bit about how you got together. It sounds like you formed overseas, but you guys both are pretty darn Texas.
Yeah.
I've been touring half of my life playing in rock and roll bands, punk bands, and I ended up living in Berlin, Germany for about close to 7-8 years. And during that time, I was playing in a band in Berlin. It was 2 Americans, 2 Germans, and we ended up opening up for the band that Caroline was in. She played in a band called Tito and Tarantula. They're more known for film, for example, Dust Till Dawn, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Desperado, a lot of Robert Rodriguez, Tarantino type stuff. So we ended up meeting that time in Berlin at the Wild at Heart, fell in love, and the rest was history.
Fabulous.
Been attached ever since.
Well, the name of the club was the Wild at Heart.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. It was pretty fitting, actually.
Yeah. And so we ended up just being inseparable, and she would go out and tour with Tito quite a bit, and I would be in Berlin. And then eventually we just decided to let go of Europe and Berlin in particular and move to El Paso, Texas, and write a lot of music about the border. So.
Well, wow, I can't think of anything more apt right now than writing about the border.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
pretty messed up.
Very heavily talked about topic right now.
It is, and you're on an NPR affiliate station, so you have no idea how much we hear about the border.
Yeah.
Well, we'd love to hear some music. What do you want to play for us today?
Well, we'll go ahead and play a song called Old Dirt Road. This one is off our latest album titled Niños del Sol, and it's it's good.
It's good.
I'm just waking up too, so normally wake up at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So you got me at my
I think
worst.
we're still in German time.
But yeah, this one's called Old Dirt Road. This was off Niños del Sol, and hope you dig it.
I feel the night could believe just you and me down on the old dirt road. I smell the sea, it lingers the breeze. I hear the gulls above. Clouds upon me, your blankets and dreams down on the old dirt road. We could be free from everybody, sound everyone to go. We could believe just you and me down on the old dirt road. Are we to do with open arms? Are me and you just holding on? Are we to do with open arms? Me and you just holding on down on the old dirt road, down on the old dirt road, down on the old dirt road, down on the old
You just heard the Division Men live on High Plains Morning. Well, that one was spooky. It's like, are they lullabies? Because they like make you want to be awake because you want to know what's coming for you. What is behind the door?
I think they're just stories. I think they're just stories that we kind of both grew up around, and we just express them through music. So obviously they're very personal to us. I'm not going to go into the detail of every lyric, but I think it's something that we hold true to ourselves, and that's why we enjoy doing what we do.
Fabulous. And now, Jesus,
Yeah.
you grew up in El Paso, and Caroline, you grew up in
San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
But were you born in Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you were born in
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. How long did you live in LA?
I think I was there till I was 5 or 6, and then my parents got tired of the family and decided to get us really far away. And I think my father and my mother decided El Paso was the most secluded place in the middle of nowhere to not be bothered by any immediate person. So I ended
Didn't work out.
I ended up growing up in El Paso, which borders Juarez, Mexico. El Paso being the safest city in the United States next to the deadliest city in the world. So you have a yin and yang. You have a lot of interesting things coming out of that area, and a lot of beautiful culture and beautiful people, and a oneness,
Music,
oneness with two different worlds. You have Mexico and the United States coming together. So I think my parents picked a really great place for us to to grow up and understand what it's like to live between two countries.
Yeah, that's fabulous. And, Los Angeles also has a lot of that odd dichotomy.
Absolutely.
You've got, yeah. So you guys kind of live, everywhere on a border, Plus living in Germany, Berlin,
Absolutely.
obviously. You've got a lot of borders running right through the middle. Is that what informed your name, the Division Men?
The idea of the name, it was never supposed to particularly be a band per se. I had toured and played in so many bands that I kind of wanted to get away from that and just record a lot of songs with people that I met along so many years of touring. So there was a bunch of people that we would send files back and forth, and it was really just
all over the world. So Australia and Texas and LA,
Los Angeles,
Germany. So the Division Men was all of
Divided
our friends
people.
being divided by continents and countries.
And we did it for quite a while, but everybody kind of has their own plan in life and follows their dream. And what Caroline and I decided to do was take these songs on the road and turn them into what you hear now.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think you did a pretty darn good job considering,
Thank you.
being all over the place and then having it just kind of congeal. It seems really, you both sound really comfortable in it, and it feels very natural coming
you
out.
so
It's
much.
really beautiful music, and I really have enjoyed playing it. Well, we've got about 6 minutes left. I know your songs run a little long. We definitely want to hear another. Niños del Sol is the album on which they are touring right now. They will have that available at our concert tonight. So please do come out to the Chalice Abbey. It's at 2717 Stanley down in Wolflin. And we're going to do doors at 7. Show's going to start promptly at 7:30 and probably play straight through. It's a donation show, BYO. Just come on out, folks, and support live music on the High Plains. Caroline and Jesus, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you
and I'm
for
going to let
having
you
us.
play out the show.
All right.
Thank you. What we're going to be doing is actually a song off our last album. It's titled Under the Gun.
The song's called Boomerang.
We often knew we weren't for each other, and we often knew we weren't going far. Tales of deception, stories of anger. Love and its spells have gone to one side. We often knew the city was danger, and we often knew this home was all wrong. And words can't take back what led me to you. And act far enough, like like
Folks, that was the Division Men live in the studio. Come out and see them play tonight at our first ever living room concert in Amarillo of 2019. We've just got a minute left here. Tell us a little bit. It's a minute. You can do this. Your album has got so many fabulous people on it.
Yeah, we were lucky and fortunate to continue what we decided to start with, which was bringing people from different parts of the world and putting them on the record. I guess I'm going to name drop Stephen Hufstetter, who played with Tito and Tarantula, Del Shannon.
Love Del Shannon.
Jake Garcia, who plays in a band called the Black Angels from Austin. They're constantly touring and are amazing. There's Jay Reynolds, who plays in Asleep at the Wheel.
Javier
Escovedo, a good friend of ours also. He plays in a band called The Zeros, brother to Alejandro Escovedo and
Rafael Gayol.
And then there's a gentleman named Rafael Gayol, who is Caroline's old drummer. And Rafi played in a slew of bands like Aha, and he was also Leonard Cohen's drummer.
Wonderful. Wow, what a fantastic lineup. Folks, come on out and see them tonight. We've got Bill McLaughlin up next. Thank you both.
Thank you.